Hello everyone and welcome to another exciting match of Jet Set Radio Future Bingo Season 4. As always, I'm your pre-recorded announcer, AceBatOS. Printing, oh fuck, I almost forgot to record an announcement before I went into hibernation, since January 2022. Today we have an exciting match between two players who are ready to fight it out for the chance to win this round of Jet Set Radio Future Bingo. In the blue corner, we have the jack of all categories. It's Sooldy versus the green corner, where we have modder extraordinaire, who we definitely don't pay enough to deal with our requests. It's 7thAce. But that's enough for me. Let's introduce our commentators. It's the duo that thought open-toed shoes was footwear for frogs. It's Twinkachu and Daft7.
Hello and welcome to another JSRF bingo. Let me make sure we have background music still happening. There we go. Alright. Hello. Welcome. Daft, you can talk now.
Alright, how's it going, folks? We got a late night version of bingo. This might be one of our latest matches that we've ever had here at JSRF Bingo. With our with our two pools of players, it's made it harder for me to catch Euro ones, but it's probably much easier on them. And then on the flip side, now we're having the occasional match like this, where glad to see we still have a few Euros in chat, especially Krabby coming in at 3 a.m. But yeah, we got a fun one tonight between Ace and Sooldy.
Yeah, so this is Ace's first match of the tournament, or the season rather, and Sooldy's second, I believe.
Sooldy so far with the loss to Yamsa, I think that was a sweep in Yamsa's favor, and then yeah, Ace first time having a one-on-one game probably in a while. I think they said they practiced in August, but been a while.
Been a while. Adjusting to the 1v1 format, we've seen a couple players struggle with that. But Ace started originally playing 1v1, so it'll be interesting to see if they remember how to do that after all of this time.
Yep. Alright, you have the switch over to the board.
Yeah, let's take a look at the board. And then,
game feeds.
Let's see. Board preview. Oh, I don't have the thing open. There we go.
Yeah, alright, yeah, so we got a heavy Kogane, if I remember right.
Here, we can look at this. We got
overlays.
Colors.
Let's go. Yes, very heavy Kogane. I know when I did like the Quick Souls, column 4 is one. Although, well, maybe not necessarily with the RDH graffiti, but here, let me try and get those back up.
I'm gonna start counting our players in, but we can keep looking at the board for a minute.
Yay! Yes, hello, chat. Recents. Okay, so only 5 in Shibuya Cho.
Yeah.
A couple quicker ones, but not a whole lot there. Doubt anybody. I guess. Well,
someone might go there just because what's there is really quick. Like
get the easy ones, but.
Yeah. Hekage Center Floating, Dogen Pass Statue, Shibuya points are all like relatively quick, but with such a stacked Kogane, I expect probably that's where people will want to head first.
Right. Ooh, first time watching bingo for Neil. Let's go.
There are like a couple things out in Darkside, but it's also like it's not that good. No areas are particularly stacked. Highway 0 has like 3 things.
Yeah, Highway 0 would be one good to hit later on, but off the bat, I don't know. We'll see. Right, I believe so. At least on our end, we are rolling. So give the stream a little bit to catch up, and they'll be off.
All right.
Sooldy is going to Shibuya Cho, getting the easy ones straight into Shibuya.
Yeah.
And Ace is taking off. Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed? All right, so let's see.
So Sooldy going for Shibuya points.
Yes. Interesting choice. Not bad, but interesting. Ace is gonna quickly. Looks like they're going for tape and RDH.
What all is in RDH? There's spray, obviously,
No.
but then 2 good defaults in the same column. Sauna and Top of Station, both on that column 4. And
Yeah, that's... looks like
that's
they
not a good way to miss that.
fall down in the pipe. Already throwing for content. Hate to see it.
Fortunately, they're not being contested here, so it's a little bit of a waste of their time, but they aren't at risk of getting sniped.
Yep, Sooldy with the first points. Grabbing Shibuya points.
Hey,
all right,
the score
let's go.
counter is updating properly. Let's go.
Let's go. See where he goes, and we see Ace, yes, grabbing that top of station.
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah, that quick jump to top of station is really cool, but you do risk falling, like we saw Ace do there.
Yeah.
And then I think they're gonna go for Sauna, too.
Meanwhile, Sooldy popping into Dogen, grabbing, let's see, there's Pass Statue and Tricks, which...
I assume he'll just grab Pass Statue.
I hope he does.
Hope
Always
so.
well, alright, lining up. Yeah, I doubt... Can't really get column 1 going probably with Ace there, but...
Yeah, column 1 is probably good. Chat pointing out that row 1 and column 1 are both pretty good, but especially row 1 has 3 Kibo Souls in it. And then Dogen Pass Statue, which Sooldy already has, and RDH Spray.
So Ace gets their second square with the Sauna, and then doing a little bit of pre-spraying. I guess while you're back there, you might as well grab that one. Possibly heading deeper. Looks like it, heading deeper into Kogane. We were right, yes, Sooldy grabbed that Dogen Pass Statue. Now they're gonna go over, looks like sticking to Benton. Yes, alright, taking the daft approach and not getting mauled, although the problem is there are 13 squares, which means, well, like what do we have, our 2 graffitis, but both graffitis are in Kogane, which means you could win the game with only Kogane squares if you really wanted to. I don't know if
I guess that's true, yeah. Both of the graffitis are over in Kogane.
Yeah, so if you did a sweep there...
There we go.
Alright, we're good. We're worried. We're testing out a new feed, and it looks like mostly okay.
Apologies in advance if there's any stream weirdness. We're trying to get around the ad issue. We think we have a solution, and it might freeze like that a little.
Sooldy, 99th air, that's a quick one. I suppose he'll push deeper in event now as well, or possibly just seeing where Ace wanted to go in Kogane.
Ace is an FRZ where there are two defaults. There's the middle area down tube and the top of maze, as well as special. I believe special also spawns in a maze, so they could have like routed for that, but they might just be grabbing the.
Haven't been there that long. I don't think they have the tape, but yeah, grabbing the easy maze default, and then yes, so Sooldy pushing deeper into Benton has options. Probably going to Highway 0. All right, so that'll be 3 free souls, and keeping pace, I guess, early. Just 4-3 right now.
Yeah, this is interesting strategy from Sooldy, taking the kind of less directly competitive approach and just avoiding getting sniped. Which works if you can make sure you're keeping pace with your opponent.
All right, hits the out of bound first try. That's good. Good work, Sooldy. Let's go.
Let's go, Sooldy.
Ace. I don't remember if they have tape yet, but
I don't think they do. I think they're going for it. Oh no, they do.
Sooldy with the quick hop over tape. Let's go. All right, flipping back to FRZ. Let's see.
Ace just unlocked special and is now going to go pick it up.
Which is, check my handy dandy guide. Yes, it's the third maze. There's a good call there, Tokachu. Yes, they're just sticking to the maze souls. That'll be their 5th square.
FRZ also prevents that column 1 bingo, which wasn't really that big of a threat, but Sooldy does have both of its corners, so.
Sooldy looks like he goofed a little on the tricks, which is not my favorite. Not my favorite unlock. Ace kind of just grabbing whatever they want out here in Kogane, is leaving FRZ, and then so Sooldy will do that.
I would like for Ace to go to Kibo just to make sure that row 1 doesn't become an issue. But looks like they're not doing that. But they're
leaving. Interesting. Maybe just want to put some pressure on Sooldy. I guess we'll see. Again, maybe they just want to wrap things up quickly. I don't know. Because they full control of Kogane, but relinquishing that to, I guess, possibly test Sooldy.
Yeah.
So Sooldy got the tricks on lock, also air and under entrance here.
Maybe,
so
maybe Ace is gonna go for the center square. I feel like that's a pretty powerful and easy to get square on this board that nobody has gone for. And Sooldy has proved that he's in in Dark Side, so Ace will be uncontested.
Sooldy marking points or tricks, his unlocked air, and should just be able to grab 2 quick squares here. He'll actually put him up 6-5 with these, unless Ace can quickly. Ace and Shibuya, Joe.
So going for center, presumably.
Yes. And yep, looks to be the case. Doesn't have... Sooldy's already blocked both diagonals, so good work, Sooldy. Not getting blown up there. And let's see. Okay, there we go. 6-5. You can't say... Sooldy has the lead. Let's out, folks. Look out.
Ace is about to tie this back up, but...
Ace will immediately tie this back up with his quick grab of, Kage floating.
There we
Marks
go,
it,
6-6.
And we're tied back at 6. Alright.
Fascinating stuff.
If I was Sooldy, I'd be a little confused why Ace just marked a Kage. Probably dreading the worst, actually, but moving on out of there. Not all that's left out there is, I believe, just 3 skyscraper tape souls and then a sky dino tape soul. So none of those are particularly quick. So
yeah, SDPP or not SDPP, Hikage rather is I think just bingo denial. Like makes sure Sooldy can't go for column 3 or the top right bottom left diagonal.
So Ace just needs any of those Kibo square anything in row 1, and Ace has blocked everything for Sooldy.
Yeah.
Ace still having options of their own in like
Ace
row 3, but actually Sooldy's
all row 3. Ace
Sooldy's
maybe starting graffiti.
Yeah, possibly.
That would be exciting.
Okay, and Sooldy. All right, here we go. Kogane head to head. tied at 6. Let's see what happens.
Sooldy going up for the tape. Yeah, I guess Trix 35 hasn't been marked yet. Oh,
I don't think it...
that sets Sooldy up for row 4 actually.
Ooh.
I didn't see that one.
Rift's right there. Could pop out. I suppose Ace is probably... Well, Ace is well aware. Could. But...
Doesn't look like Sooldy's going for it.
No, just wanted the tape. Alright, well, that's fine.
Alright. Yeah, going for row 4 here would be kind of a powerful play, because I'm like looking at a couple of Mingos and that totally wasn't on my radar at all. Although I think he'll be going into Kibo now. Unfortunately for him, Ace already working on RDH Graffiti, so that denies that bingo.
But good call. Going to Kibo. Kibo's, you can get, there's 3 relatively quick ones here. You got to do a full lap, but you can Boogie's on the way to tape. Grind is easy to drop down to, and then just grab that any percent soul. Should be able to do it in the time, because Ace would still have to do top side of RDH. Souldy missing fence jump, going to take the full lap, but could keep pace just fine here with these Kibo ones.
He's having a little trouble with the graffiti, looks like.
Would be in position for this row 1, but as we know, Ace is doing RDH Graffiti, so not really able to claim that unless Ace went to Dino for some reason or something. But alright, we do a bit of a lull here. Alright, Ace grabbing tape, maybe just wants to get a couple quick ones.
Ace grabbing tape will let them pick up Trix 35 like while they're doing the graffiti route, which is good because it denies that row 4.
Good call. I think they had, moving into topside now. Souldy coming up on Boogie.
Yeah. I think Ace has enough of a head start here that unless they mess up catastrophically, this square is theirs.
Should be good to go. Alright, Souldy, what are you going to go for?
It's hard to blow a 35 tag lead.
Alright, with Boogie, here once again, our noble warrior Souldy going to take a lead, as long as they don't get boogled.
This will reveal to Ace where Sooldy is, but Ace doesn't really need to know that because Ace is already making the correct response play.
There's the Boogie Square, 7-6. And yeah, I mean, pretty straightforward. Bit of an interesting. Which one do you, I guess I don't know which one I would do here. May as well grab the soul first, and then find a way down on those power lines. So there we go, 8-6, good. Yeah, this is where I would be confused. Like, how do I actually get down here? There we go.
You just
all right.
fall, yeah.
Yeah, good work, Souldy. Alright, just gonna... Grind's an easy unlock and an easy pickup, and should be on his way out of Kibo. Alright, score update. Let's see. I'm gonna lean towards Bingo's being unlikely as we're moving into mid-game. I guess that they would need 15 to win, so Souldy's still 7 out. But I guess we can consider both. It'll probably be 9-9 here in a bit. Or actually 10-9, because Ace should be able to pick up, like you said.
Tricks, yeah. They're unlocking it here.
RDH Tricks on top chimney. Should be able to... I don't know if that's their last tag, but could do the 4 easy points coming up here.
I think that will be their last tag, because they've got just this water tower and then the chimney.
Souldy must have fallen down. That's okay. I don't know if he's confused where he needs to go now, but... Alright, come around front side, drop down, and then get that. And then where do we go next? Did they both stay? There's not a whole lot to fight for in Kogani, with Trix being out of the way, RDH being out of the way.
Bottom point graffiti on the board,
yes.
Which is quick.
So Ace grabbing that soul. And
missing just one spray in that tag.
And that is on the chimney. Ooh, yep. All right.
So they gotta climb back up.
Little bit of an oopsie, but that's okay. Souldy, oh no, this is what we feared. Not sure where RDH or Grind is. Is well past it at this point.
Yeah, I was back in an earlier tunnel.
could be in trouble. Ace with that finishing up RDH, and oh yeah, no, Sooldy. Oh no, buddy.
Yeah,
Ace.
having some other category experience with bingo will help you a lot, but if you're only used to getting all of the souls in an area as part of a route, you will struggle, especially with areas like Kibo. Does Ace go bottom point? Ace goes bottom point.
Ace might be trying to cinch this one up real quick. Would put them one square closer to the bingo, but probably not really.
Yeah, that'll require them to go to every area on the map, which is not fantastic.
Could put this one away pretty well with it being 13 to be 9 after Sooldy picks this up. So now we get to be sad about Ace going for blood.
Yeah, this makes it much harder for Sooldy to catch up for sure, especially because this graffiti is not a long one.
This is the last big chunk of points, and yes, Sooldy's still 6 squares away from would need 6 other souls, so very tight on this. Whereas Ace can get this, and then actually still needs to fight for. Or am I doing math right?
A couple of things. It's 15 to win, so
it is 15
after
to win.
This, Ace will have 13, and we'll need 2 other things.
Right.
Versus
yes.
Sooldy needs.
And Sooldy's going to bottom point. All right, here we go, folks.
All right.
Ace could die. Ace could die in the water here.
Not like Ace's Xbox or anything. Like Ace's physical person could explode, and then Sooldy would get the graffiti. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Not a long route. Ace with like a 10 spray advantage.
Things you hate to see. But I think you could reason Aces here, but also if you don't try to contest this, it's that very uphill 6 squares.
Yeah.
Even if they got a head start on 2 or 3, it still would be very difficult to...
Yeah. Had Sooldy gotten out of Kibo faster, I think going to bottom point would have been the play here, but...
No, he might have been right neck and neck with that. Had gotten grind right off the face, because Ace did goof up a little bit trying to leave RDH. Got out just fine, but...
Yeah, Ace is a little rusty.
Alright, so now we're just gonna sit back, watch some wonderful bottom point graffiti.
Nice little relaxing bottom point graffiti race.
Somewhere in Norway, Krabby's smiling. Alright, let's go to chat, see what the view is down on the chat.
Chad says hi to you.
Hello, Ekla. Glad to have you here.
Alright, Ace finishing up.
Jesus, Ace. Relentless.
Brutal.
Alright, that makes it 13-9. As we said, win condition is still 15 points.
Sooldy needs all but one of the squares on the board. It's 15 to win, and if he gets everything else, he gets 16. So.
On his way out of bottom point, realizes, oh no.
Yeah, Sooldy can't even get out ahead. Hate to see it.
This is the part of the match where I would start crying. Good on Sooldy to hold it together much better than I would. Alright, Ace. What do you want, Ace? You just need 2. 2 out of 7.
If Ace wants to be really greedy, they can go for row 3, just for complete decimation, but... Let's see, close to them, Rith is pretty close, and then either of the,
Probably knows that, well, nope, they're just gonna go elsewhere.
Are they going for that row 3?
Oh, hey, Jake.
Is Sooldy gonna go for a Rith? Or... It's like, no. He's going out to Dark Side. Okay. There are more points out than Dark Side. Maybe they're just gonna go to Dino.
Point by Yamsa a little bit. Ace could have thought Sooldy was going to bottom point, but his grind would be one you could leave. If you've already unlocked it, it's an easy one to pop back in and get, but as we know, not the case. Let's see. So we got a Benton battle. Benton burning. Let's go. JSR callback for
the fans. Alright, so Ace goes into SVPP. Grind and points is a good combination to get, actually. They spawn right next to each other.
There's 3 here, and yeah, I mean, some of the slower ones, but Sooldy, I guess, somehow reading that, Ace would go for these.
Sooldy might also just be going to the side of the board, because this is where the points are. Yeah. It might not be a specific strategic, like, I'm doing this to snipe Ace. It might just be there are 2 points here and 2 out in Dino.
There's 3 here.
Are there?
Or no, I did. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, so it's not 3 and 1. It's 2 and Skyscraper and 2 and Dino. You are correct.
Yeah, grind and points is like a good combination though, because they both spawn. They spawn like right next to each other, and of the SVPP souls, they're some of the fastest to unlock. Obviously not as fast as like air, but besides that.
Yeah. All right, so Ace, could put it away with just this little section back here.
Yeah, this has been really interesting gameplay from Sooldy though. Obviously Sooldy is
reading exactly what Ace is doing. I mean, it didn't have real much of a shot at bottom point, but reading exactly and having a little trouble getting.
I was gonna say he's showing a really good kind of grasp of bingo strategy, which is really interesting. It's just his like movement and execution that's costing him the game. But it's really interesting to see a new player like have such a good grasp on strategy already.
Frame delay. Is it? Who's gonna get here? Let's see. Looks like it should be it. Yep, there's Ace. All right, Ace seals the game. Takes game 1 off of Sooldy. Good effort, Sooldy. Very, very good effort.
All right. The player's gonna keep going. That is GG for Ace.
But... they're gonna keep fighting. Free content, folks. They don't know. Ace probably knows, but they don't know.
Probably.
Ace gonna go to Dino. Let's go. Things are heating up. Once again, Sooldy reading it. Oh, I mean...
inform them that is in fact GG's. I don't know if this is Sooldy reading what Ace is doing, or just Sooldy making objectively the best decision.
Testing these. Oh, yep, Sooldy has stopped. Alright, yeah. Sooldy has, I guess acknowledged that the game is over.
I don't know if Ace has seen the message.
Ace continues going for blood.
Ace is salty about their stats.
He couldn't just let it go. But okay. Anyways, good game 1. As we know, the Ekla special, that this was a little bit closer than the score might suggest.
Yeah, this was interesting strategy from both players. I think we just saw slightly better execution and acting on the strategy from Ace. Ooh, and we get the cool Dino out of map from Ace right at the end there. Alright, let's get a new board. Ooh, let me... Ace has won a game. This is not the board. Let me update that. So much to update.
1-0!
1-0. Alright.
In favor of who is the question? I guess you have them. They're on the left side, I guess, but... Alright, folks. Game 2.
Game 2.
It will be interesting to see who wins.
Alright. Come on, board reader.
Alright, I'll get a quick look at our board. Give us the square breakdown. Once again, a light Shibuya, only 5 again.
There we go.
Unless you just put the same one. No, this is a different one. Okay.
There we go.
Once again, heavier Koganes and Bens.
This one is a little bit more evenly distributed. Again,
11
not
11 in Benton, which should
great
leave
Shibuya anything.
Yeah. 9 in Kogane. Yeah, out of our quick ones, we just have Entrance Pillar and Chiyo Hayashi.
Yeah, we've got a couple of Shibuya unlocks that are pretty quick.
Our graffitis are the wonderful Sky Dino and the very much dreaded Skyscraper.
Alright, players are revealing the board.
Yeah. We still have a minute to talk, actually. I don't know.
Yeah, we've got a second.
I'm out of shit. I want to make a plug. I could plug for root beer or something. Drink Barks, folks.
Barks, please sponsor us.
Please sponsor. Yeah, not. Let's see. What would Daft do here?
What would Daft do here?
Luckily, he's in the box.
Thank God.
Maybe go. How far is he? Maybe. I don't know.
We have, yeah, let's see, SDPP graffiti and a couple SDPP squares actually.
Dude, Sewers defaults. Those aren't bad. Bottom point default. You could get off to a good start out and oh, actually no. So 2 defaults in Sewers, 2 defaults in bottom point, RDH grind, and yeah, 3 in FR. No, 4 in FRZ. 2 defaults, 2 special. Kogane, you could move quickly in Kogane.
You could, yeah.
Very quick.
Kogane boards today.
Yep. And they're off.
They're off.
Sooldy once again going to Shibuya-cho. Ace.
Sooldy. Ace stuck in a you.
Contesting in Shibuya-cho. Alright, there we go, folks. Free squares in Kogane, but we will instead see a battle. Ace. Ooh, do we mention emulator loads? Ooh. Sooldy grabbing tape. Let's go. Okay, and then as a reminder, our only one here is trying to tricks. Okay, so Ace just wanted to demoralize Sooldy, I guess is what they're going for here.
Ooh, so Sooldy is ahead to the tape pickup, but Ace has the better unlock.
Okay.
Or actually, no, they're just gonna split. So Sooldy goes grind, Ace goes tricks.
Clean split. All right, where do they go now? Ace.
Sooldy going Hikage, Ace going Chuo.
Okay, folks, this is
Give
interesting.
us the violence. We want violence.
Okay, so Sooldy with more options, and grind is quick, and crane is also very quick, and then. But I think Ace. So Ace will grab this one. This is okay. It's probably the easier one right here. Just grab this one. Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. Ace might go to Hikage next, or they'll call that that's where Sooldy went next and just get a lead out to... Oh, Sooldy already marked something, yeah. So
Sooldy went for the default first. I don't know. Let's see. Is he going to go... I wouldn't bother with the tape. He might go for the tape because that's that. Yep, just going to head on out. All right.
Yep.
There we go. So Queen opening up with a split in Shibuya. Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know if that's players just perfectly reading each other's strategy or just luck. It's probably just luck.
I think of it as Ace wanting to just bury Sooldy. But
yeah, no, Ace is just choosing violence. Ace is just a genius, actually.
Ace going for the next best. Sooldy, all right, yeah, we'll dodge snipes and Benton, but Ace. I don't know how much of seeing what we saw, but knows that there's some quick stuff out here in Kogane.
Yeah, I think Ace is just going for their patented early game, get all the quick things, and then figure out what you can do with your forged control from there.
So Ace with the quick grind's easy to quick to get.
Yeah, grind's right there. Ace does have 3 of the 5 on the diagonal, actually.
Yes.
But it'll force them to go out to SDPP. So if Sooldy can spot the diagonal, he can block that really quickly, but...
Sooldy was on his way to Skyscraper, but then read that, oh yeah, light wall ride's right here, I'll just grab this.
Good call, yeah.
Good, because, yes, gives away your neighborhood.
Ace going into FRZ.
Also a very easy one to grab if it just popped in. So, alright, Ace, yeah.
There are 4 things in FRZ.
Interesting. I guess, yeah, maybe Ace holding off on grabbing the... Oh, I guess it's not Sewer's entrance, it's the 4-1 or 2, but those are very quick as well, so...
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll give their location away. Go ahead.
Curious to see if Sooldy spots the diagonal. Diagonals are kind of notoriously hard to spot.
All right, so split there. That's a quick straight split in defaults. Sooldy showing that he's going deeper into Benton, and Ace showing that they're going deeper into Kogane.
Interesting.
4-4. Sooldy gonna go to Sky Dino. And
All right.
Ace
So I don't
probably
think
grab
Sooldy has seen the diagonal, but I also don't think Ace is rushing for it all that much.
No. Okay, so Sooldy, let's remind. So Dino has actually quite a bit. We have 3 souls.
Dino's got graffiti too, and the
and-
Dino graffiti is much more appealing considering the only other graffiti on the board is SDPP.
Yes. Sooldy going to tape, and then Ace has FRZ tape as well. Let's see, reminder, what are our FRZs? Are
Yes.
grind and special, so just to repeat a last minute, or actually, no, grind, special, and air. Okay, so
Grind is
already-
right there.
already collected grind. There we go. Oop. I guess may as well grab both the other ones. As you said, special is in the 3rd maze, and then air
Air is
is
the gap between the 2 upper layers, if I'm remembering it correctly.
but
Ace
but
is failing.
pulling out.
Is Ace gonna go for the diagonal? So what's interesting about the SDPP air is that Ace needs it for their diagonal, but Sooldy would also need it if he wants to go for that row 4.
Which will be gone here because Ace is just going to grab this 4-1 to 2.
True.
Ace is going for the throat, possibly.
Never mind.
Sooldy spraying.
Ace is not quite going for the throat. Maybe going for like the knees.
Not sure what. So, okay, so Sooldy did a couple sprays, didn't grab any of the souls in Sky Dino, but is maybe is reading that Sky Dino diagonal, or not skyscraper diagonal. That okay.
The
So-
diagonal.
Little disruption to what they're doing, and obviously not knowing what we know. Ace is having a little bit of goofs here, but
As one does when in sewers.
probably gonna go, getting the souls for the cans for the boost, and then hopefully can get on center structure. Let's see, let it rip. Yes,
Is Ace just going for center structure? Yeah, okay. I was
grabbing
gonna
the
say,
2.
They don't have
Yeah.
enough cans for the next boost. They don't need the next boost. I'm
Two
dumb.
sewers defaults. Sooldy will unlock here, unlock into the grabbing the health can. Good move, good move. Go Sooldy, that was cool. Never seen that before. Ace, okay, yeah, Ace just gonna. Oh god, this is
Ace is
might
just
get
cleaning up in Kogane.
might get out of hand quickly with Ace grabbing all these quick defaults we spotted earlier.
Yeah, let's see. We've got the right half pipe and
There it is.
The PJ room 3. Those 2 souls are not particularly near each other, but bottom point isn't that big a level, so
This will, just gonna back it up and go out this way, which that works. Sooldy grabbing air. All right, so has blocked the diagonal. Yay. I suppose going back to Sky Dino to
Ace.
hopefully.
Yeah, Ace has a couple more bingo opportunities on the board, but all of them require Sky Dino, so I don't think they can actually go for any of them. Is that true? Do all of them require Sky Dino? Yeah, because column 5 needs graffiti, and column 2 needs points, and row 3 needs a couple things. So Sooldy cleaning out Sky Dino will prevent Ace from getting any bingos.
Ace is. It'll take a bit for Ace to get there. So with Sooldy, I don't know if Sooldy can get everything in Dino, but obviously has a good lead on everything they might.
Yeah,
or
this
he
will be a
might
good
want.
test of Sooldy's Dino familiarity, which is often a
Fucking
hard
go.
thing for newer bingo players to kind of get a handle on.
Right.
So this again is going to come down to how well Sooldy can execute kind of slightly weird bingo movement. and
Front.
landing.
So not prioritizing the graffiti. Already has tape, grabbing the under Bono. Has shown to Ace, which I guess is going to happen in any way mode here, but that he is in Sky Dino.
So where does Ace go in response to that?
Ooh.
Looks like they're leaving Kogane.
The greedy play is to just go contest all this. But I don't know if they're that greedy. We'll see. Sooldy. Okay, yeah, Sooldy just not even regarding graffiti at all. Those are points that he probably needs, but...
He's behind, but he's not that far behind.
Yeah. Okay, so Sooldy can
He's
still
behind
get
3 points, and about to pick up a couple more, presumably.
So Sky Dino, special and points are what we have here. Ace moving into Benton. Here we go.
Or does Ace just go SDPP and get... It's probably too early for them to start graffiti, though.
Alright, going for pillar. Yes, alright.
I know.
Oh no, folks. Here we go. We gotta...
Is Ace gonna recreate
One-on-one.
Yamsa's power move from the other day of just going right in for graffiti?
One-on-one.
Yeah, deja vu for real.
Alright, so Sooldy has 5 sprays. Not the biggest lead, not what you'd want, but... and if Ace is going straight for graffiti, that probably won't be enough. But let's see what happens. So Sooldy has grabbed 1 soul, just... Okay, didn't get that one. Just going for... Okay, yep, this would be where I'd goof up the special unlock and things would fall apart very quickly. Let's see. Go Sooldy, though. Go Sooldy.
Alright. Sooldy at... I missed the spray count.
He's spraying what he's passing, but oh no, it
Sooldy
doesn't
at
have...
10.
Unlock would have been right there. Oh, Sooldy, no.
Ace missing a kind of important jump, though.
Alright, here we go. Things are heating up.
Besties.
This is indeed where the fun begins. Ace could die. 2 hits down out of 6. Fall into the void. No. Alright.
Daft, that's mean.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Apologies, folks.
No bullying players.
When I said I wanted Ace to die, I meant just in the video game.
That's not... I guess that's better, but that's not nice either. Yeah, Daft is in his mean girl era.
Go! Alright, Ace also doing the back. Oh, no, there we go.
Ace is low on cans.
Okay, Sooldy at 17. But it's kind of scattered, so we'll see if this still wants special. Can he get it? Unlocked. All right, go Sooldy.
Yeah, that was a weird can routing from Ace, but they did manage to back it up.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
This is the most scuffed Dino graffiti race I've ever seen.
No. Sooldy going back through here. What are you doing, Sooldy? All right. We're not sure at all where either person is. That's Ace fourth hit.
Alright, are they gonna drop down to this building for cans?
Sooldy going straight. Okay, so interesting to show to Ace that yes, I am probably spraying, but also I want this fucking tape soul.
Yeah.
And now we have just a straight up...
Alright, this will let Ace get health, so
yes.
They won't die.
Is going for health. Sooldy just knopping off the back of Bruno, and here we go. It is just a mess of a graffiti race.
Alright, who can save their graffiti faster?
This is just both
19 to like 15, I think, from Ace.
Just taking an axe straight through.
16, yep.
No regard for routing.
No
Sooldy,
gods, no masters.
Sooldy doing so in order to collect his souls, but Ace for unclear reasons to just... Alright, but... Alright, I guess they're kind of synced up, so that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, they are on the same spray.
They're
actually not that far off in spray count either.
Ooh, okay, so Ace grabbing this one, and then... What does Sooldy need? I worry that he missed one inside a T-Rex, so I don't... Okay, grabbing the... Bailing? Sooldy, no!
Sooldy.
No! Sooldy! Oh no.
It's interesting if Sooldy is reading that this is where Ace is, because
Yes. I don't
Ace
think
hasn't marked anything in a little while.
I don't think he was out of it, but well, it might have been. We'll see if that's the better call. It might end up being the better call.
It might. So it is not fantastic to go for a or a square you know you can't win.
It's gonna go back to skyscraper, but all that's left here is points and graffiti. So I don't know. I don't know
Going
what's
for
gonna go
points
on.
right now.
Yes. Okay,
Alright.
and then
With
that
these next couple sprays, Ace is going to be done with graffiti anyways.
that is unlocked over by water tower, so he just needs to do a quick fucking what the hell's that called? Onion. There we go.
Onion.
Boom. I played this game once.
Only one time though.
Alright, Sooldy gonna grab the points, but where do they go next? Let's get our win cons up, Twinkachu.
15 points to win. So Ace would just win flat out with SDPP graffiti. Sooldy seems to be spraying a little bit, but
Both player with this shotgun of a
Ace,
board.
Yeah, Ace also
both...
wins with like the other 3 dark side things that are not graffiti. So points, Highway Zero, and Stadium.
Okay, so no bingo's possible. As you've said, what, 15 to win again. Sooldy going for skyscraper graffiti. Oh my goodness. Or maybe just spraying. Actually, that's right. It's probably just spraying back there because points is over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I mean, Sooldy needs this to win. Like, if he gets everything else on the board and not the graffiti, he still loses.
It's a tough position to be in.
Yeah.
That Ace can Ace win without Benton?
Ace, without Benton, if they get
Yes.
Jazz, totally.
Yes.
They
and
okay,
so,
even yes, they can win without Benton because they need 3, and they can go FRZ and Hikage.
I guess there's not much left in Benton. We pretty well picked this clean. It's just the skyscraper, Highway Zero, and Jazz. Oh, Sooldy, what are you doing? Here we go.
Yeah,
Bailing.
so this is looking almost definitely a win for Ace.
Probably
but,
reading the...
Again, like, really close on the strategy from both players and just kind of coming down to bingo familiarity and execution.
Sooldy wins this. I'm going to drink a glass of water. Well, sorry, Amsa.
No water for you.
No water tonight.
Enjoy your dehydration.
Sooldy kind of doing what he did late game last time, which is just contesting Ace, which I guess is kind of what you would have to do to make up a 3-point deficit. But, alright, it's a special, which is okay. Okay, Ace with Jazz, it just needs 2, and it's free at this point.
Yeah.
Should be able to tie this up.
Yeah,
wrap this up, I guess.
In the late game, when you just need a couple of points to win and your opponent needs like everything else on the board, it's very hard to blow that. Like, you have to get sniped to everything.
We said this is a slower start than 2v2, obviously, but once it's locked in, it is hard to swing.
Yeah.
Sooldy
hitting the out of map again.
Here we go. That's 2. Ekla is happy. Yay.
The Ekla special.
Alright, so Sooldy grabbing special.
Sooldy looking like a strong contender for MVP just for that
Ace,
out of map.
As we know, knowing their win condition, can tie this up with just FRZ.
Yeah. And Ace already has the tape.
Already has the tape. So, could be done in the next minute or so here. Rip Sooldy. Pour one out. F's in chat for Sooldy. Ace knows that they have it at this point with Sooldy grabbing that Highway Zero. There we go.
This is all but Ace's.
Thank you, Yamsa.
But yeah, a strong showing from Sooldy regardless.
Will be interesting to see him against his next opponent, none other than Daft 7.
Battle for Iowa, let's go!
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
He might make things difficult for me, and I guess I'll just try and make things difficult for him.
That's what bingo's all about. Causing problems, but like, mutually. Yeah, Ace is one of the most experienced players in the tournament, and Sooldy is a complete newcomer, so seeing Sooldy like able to strategically keep up with Ace is exciting. I'm excited to see kind of how he shapes up over the course of the tournament as he gets a better grasp on all of the like specifics of bingo routing and movement and all of that.
Strategy was sound. Should fare much better against not a complete master of this, as such as me.
Mm-hmm.
I think the turning point in either match were those graffitis. Ace collecting them in mid game and pretty well putting it away with both of them, with bottom point in the previous one and then Dino today.
Yeah, both of those are pretty quick graffitis if you
This
have
game.
the route, but if you don't, they're much more punishing.
There we go. Ace seals it.
Which all but guarantees that they go to Ace when
Yippee.
in matchups like this.
Souldy Realme gonna be a banger. True. Either player completely sure what they're doing. No. GG's, folks. Thank you. This was fun.
Here we can.
Good play by both teams. GG's, unless you all want to continue. Let's see if they freeze up. And I think Souldy wants this skyscraper graffiti.
Neither player has responded to the GG's message, so.
In the zone.
Yeah.
Either that or we're wrong. One of the two. We could be wrong. Victory for Nago. Good game.
I don't know if Sharon can see that screen. I'm just updating the thing.
Let's peep. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, never mind. Yeah, it popped up for me, but not you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just have the studio mode open so I can...
Well, for those of you at home,
looks like they're gonna continue, because Ace wants to do SDPP graffiti, like a nerd.
I don't think, we're not missing bingo, no, we're not missing any bingos. They want
Sooldy
people,
is bailing on SDPP.
people to get their content. Alright, so just gonna swap places here as they traverse 99th Street.
Alright, looks like they're gonna fill out the board, just because these were both, like, kind of quicker matches.
Alright. You know where I'm going. Let's fill it out. Alright, we have a friendly decision to fill out. So, folks, you have as much content as it takes for Ace to do skyscraper graffiti, which is on the order of 7 or 8 minutes, if I remember right.
Yeah, maybe even longer.
Mm.
Okay, Sooldy has some of the graffiti done, but is instead just running to grab Hikage.
Yep, I'm gonna go pick up this Hikage soul.
Alright, so with a couple of like little stutters, the new captured setup worked really well.
Can we get a hell yeah, Chad?
The tech worked. I love when the tech works, that's so exciting.
No ads, no McDonald's. Ace has goofed up a couple times, but I don't know if that was Streamlink or just their stream.
Yeah, I
want to see McDonald's? Alright, roll it out, pull up the logo. Hamburger. Thank you.
You gotta go in person to McDonald's to see it. I'm sorry.
Oh, I am hungry, folks. I'm gonna make some
for a cool jump and missing it twice in a row.
Make some ramen and some root beer, probably. What do you got for the rest of the night, old Twinkachu?
Back to my incredibly detailed nerd reading.
Pretty sick, bro. So
exciting night. My
Kage.
My friends are having a housewarming party, and I had to say, no, I can't go to your party. I have to run tech for a video game tournament.
Look at you, cleared their Saturday night for this.
Yeah.
Inspiration. Alright, so Sooldy, grab this floating grind soul. Interesting climb there, didn't know you could do that. Boop. Wonder what is the quickest way to capture that soul if you've already unlocked it.
Ace, low
Get on
health.
it, Krabby. Oh no, Ace, no! Don't throw it now!
It would be really funny if Ace died.
So, it's got in the center area. Grab those health cans, Ace. Or don't. Oh, we were counting on a dropped input there. That way somebody could get a 1 point.
Ace says we can move on if you want, no big deal. Now you say that.
Nah. Make it shoot. There, I'll make it shoot. Let it stuck.
Sooldy's calling them a wuss.
Can't wuss out. Well, we will commentate to the best of our abilities.
We sure will. We can look at, like, the other bingo that is coming up in the next round, because this is our last match of round 2, if we need a thing to talk about.
I was just going to talk about my evening plans, but
Oh.
this sounds even this sounds even better.
If you're excited to talk about your evening plans, don't let me stop you.
Go ahead, show them what we got. You sure it's round 2? You mean round 3?
Round 3 coming up.
Yes.
So this match happening that just finished.
Did you say last match of round 2?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Daft, you're embarrassing me.
Okay. Here we go.
Alright, coming up this week we've got Nago versus Krabby, which I'm very excited to see, and Nay versus Kev for the EU round robin. And then here in the North America, we got Yamsa versus Ace, also exciting, and Daft versus Sooldy, Battle for Iowa. Yeah. So
You will never see worse quality bingo of the entire season than that match.
we've already seen some pretty low quality bingo.
Truly brain dead plays the entire game. It will be fun to play. In North America is lit next week. That is right. Mm-hmm. We saw her.
Yeah, this is the round where we have our kind of older bingo champs with Ace and Krabby versus our last season superstars, Nago and Yamsa. So I'm excited to see that. We have both of that. But
and then we have some side matches.
And then also we have some other matches that I'm sure will be pretty okay too.
Oh, put me on comms for Nay, Kev. Let's see how that one goes.
I was saying the other day, I feel like that match is gonna have casualties. I don't know who they're gonna be. It might just be the tech people.
Cat will suffer.
Nay versus Kev said to be very cool and normal. The coolest and normalest bingo you've ever seen.
I think we've kind of got with it. We've mostly had commentators from the same region, right?
Yeah.
Say
just because of the way like time zones work out.
I was busier this week, but actually I probably could pop into those. We'll leave those open to our pal Ekla.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think we've possibly seen the Ekla Daft dynamic before.
Yeah.
All right.
Team D and E, yes.
Okay, so Ace just passed the halfway point. Beautiful.
Shout out
Things
to
you
Kev.
love to see.
Or Kevin, rather.
Careful there.
What is Sooldy's graffiti count looking like?
All right here, right next to air.
19.
Not far behind. Could contest. I don't
Two
think either of
Aces,
them.
25.
I don't remember much at all, other than I don't think either of them have been up observatory. But
Neither of them have been up observatory. Ace is following this route very closely, and so they'll go to observatory after this tag.
It pisses me off. Ace just knows exactly where they're going.
This is Ace's level. Like,
I'd
when
be
I generated this board, I was like, I am going to be in so much trouble if I don't use this one.
We did have Ecladash with. Oh, okay, yeah.
It was
maybe
a
I do
long
remember.
time ago, but
Maybe
yeah.
I do remember the Highway Zero.
Like a previous season. Here, we can end this timer.
Ace was smart enough to figure out a real-time score, but not a real-time tags. And disappointed, to say the least.
Yeah, Ace was saying before the match they haven't played JSRF in 3 weeks, so, you know. Good to see Ace is still pretty okay at the game.
Yeah, seems to still be fully capable of making things miserable for the other player. When do I play Ace? When's that? Is that round 4 or 5?
Let's consult the spreadsheet.
Might be is that the last round?
It is not. It's round 4.
Okay, it is
round 4. You are
against
Yamsa in the last round.
Ooh, nice. I am cooking. That's this North American region is just absolutely brutal.
You say that as if the Europe one is equally brutal.
We have 3 top 5 runners, 4 top 10 runners, and then Daft.
And Daft.
Former Anthology world record holder, current cheap% world record holder.
Yeah, the EU bracket doesn't have as many people who are like highly ranked in any percent, but it's got lots of people who are very good at bingo. Like Nago and Krabby, not quite so high on the any percent boards, but both unstoppable forces in bingo. Oh, here I can update the spreadsheet because this match is over.
I don't know.
I love spreadsheets. Felt important to throw in there. Yeah, EU has the chaos factor. I think his name is Ace Batsekla.
Nobody knows how good Patzernay is going to play. And we also have Kev. I would like my odds better in Europe, but it is true that it would still be very chaotic.
Yeah.
Sooldy not grabbing the Daft Soul. That's gonna cost him. Yeah, I'll remember that next week.
Don't forget to get the Daft Soul. Even if it's not on the board, you should just get it, just to be safe.
It might have actually been quicker to hit that in than the Death Board, but alright, Sooldy, good job. Ace slowly wrapping things up. This is not a fast graffiti.
It is not. I should have restarted the game timer for this one, just so we could see how long the graffiti takes Ace to do.
Let it be known.
Because Ace is doing this route pretty well. I think they had a couple mistakes at the start, but other than that, it's been pretty clean.
Failed you with the timer. What does Ace actually need?
Just stuff around the center, and then there's.
Is it just pyramid?
No, there are a couple more around the center.
Under pyramid? You gotta freeze again, but.
Yeah, I know. When it freezes, it'll restart itself, but there's nothing I can do about it.
Okay, it was just those ones. Alright, GG, congratulations to 7thAce.
Congrats. Here, wait, we have a victory screen.
Where's the confetti? Yay! Yay! We get a hell yeah for 7thAce. Yet another sweep. But no, fun. Good play.
Really interesting showing from both players.
Yes.
Maybe
we have Sooldy coming into the booth. Possibly Ace. Come on. Oh, welcome Sooldy.
Someone.
Hello.
We can add confetti.
We can add confetti.
Let's fucking go.
The kind of tech I'm here for.
Welcome players.
Hello,
good match.
Welcome.
Great games.
Hi. GG's.
Alright. So talk to us. What were you thinking as you were spraying those last tags of Skyscraper?
Geez, I wonder how long it's been, and I wonder what they're talking about after 10 minutes of dead time.
We were looking at the matches happening next week.
I was talking about evening plans as well, don't.
Sooldy Krabby says you've gotten so good.
Thanks, Krabby.
We have Krabby pride.
I'm glad these games were at least somewhat close.
Yeah. You guys seemed to be on the same page, like, strategically for the entirety of both games, which was really interesting to see.
There were times where it felt like you were just following Ace around, and it's like, okay, well, knows where they're going, might have trouble, but knows where they're going.
Yeah, I might have... You know, I kind of figured I was ahead
pretty much everywhere I went, I never got the feeling that I was going to be beaten to a certain square that I went for. So I was pretty confident in everything except Skydino Graffiti, which was a page pulled out of the Yamsa playbook of
We were saying,
shenanigans.
like, hey, we just saw this one.
Yeah, I learned something from it. So
Yeah.
So in game 1, we felt it came down to bottom point graffiti.
Yeah.
Sooldy, you had trouble finding grind, and then that, I think you,
Yep.
at that point
Yeah.
you're like, okay, I can't really contest this.
grind. Where
Kibo
at?
grind.
And Kibo.
Oh, Kibo grind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Blocked
for
past
me to
the
grab.
tunnel that it was in.
The down tunnel with the medium at the bottom.
Yeah, went all the way down to tricks, and we're like, no.
Oh no.
Hate to see it.
That
That happens early, but not later on.
Kibo can be problematic because that is a quick soul. That was a good read that it's a quick soul, but yeah, I've just fallen down holes and shit. Fuck Kibo. I'm with you on that. So,
Yep.
no. So that was game 1. Was the big
Game
thing
1 felt very funky off the start because we both just did not develop any kind of bingo strategy. Like as far as going for a bingo, so I made it a very high priority to lock up every bingo possible, which is why I took some of the moves I did, and then start winning in points by going for graffitis and locking out the game that way. Big fan of that play style.
Sooldy felt like Sooldy took a bit of the Daft playbook of I'm gonna go to Shibuya because it's lighter, see where Ace goes, and then I'll go to the other place after that.
Taking the not getting sniped approach.
Yes.
Yeah, honestly, game 2, I wasn't sure what to do, really.
And it was interesting because in game 2, Ace is like, fuck that, I'm going to Shibuya too. I'm going to chase your ass in here, we're going to split these, and then we're going to kill each other everywhere else. But,
Yeah.
Choosing violence.
Both games, yes, there was a mid-game graffiti that kind of put it away for Ace, and so yes, in game 2, that was Skydino. Sooldy, we think you had a shot at it, but I know with collecting souls, you're probably like, I'm losing time, Ace is here.
That's what I picked up off Yamsa's game, is that if one player starts a soul route, but the graffiti is there, you can read if they're going souls or going graffiti. Because
based
it's
on how quickly
very...
they're marking things?
Well, no,
Or...
it doesn't matter if they're doing that. It's extremely difficult, even for the best of players, to do a soul route mixed with the graffiti route in Skydino. Most of the time you just hit the souls and maybe spray one or two things, but for the most part you just run for the souls and then do the graffiti. So I figured while I was going in, I was saying, all right, if Sooldy doesn't mark anything, I'm going directly for the tape. And if Sooldy does mark something, then I'm immediately going to start graffiti, and he'll probably be behind by the time that I start that.
It was close because it didn't look like either of you were. I mean, yeah, Sooldy was collecting souls for no graffiti route. I don't know if you were, or maybe you were, but it just felt like. I think maybe you fell down a couple times.
I fell down twice.
Yeah, and got knocked off the route.
I got a weird jump that I didn't expect to get the right angle, or the angle on, which was a bit of a pain.
We were hoping Sooldy would stick to it, but it didn't really feel like we had no idea who was going to win it if you had both stuck to it, because it was just like, all right, they have these tags, but we're not sure which tags they don't have. But then Sooldy did go elsewhere.
It's the most scuffed dino graffiti we've ever seen.
I was proud of my backup route, though.
Once you
I felt like once I got back on it,
yeah,
I went a very reasonable direction.
Once you got over the initial couple of like weird jumps, it was all good. But there was right at the start, like you were having a little trouble getting started with the route, and Sooldy was like falling at the same time, and so it was just chaos on both screens.
Sooldy was, I think, at one point maybe trying to spray and then also doing like special unlock. I'm like, Sooldy, this is just not good.
Exactly. It's so hard to do all of that.
Yeah.
For real.
So you need a very specific planned route. There are some levels, obviously stuff like Shibuya, where you just kind of spray stuff You kind of mix stuff in, no big deal. But
Dino,
Sky
it's
Dino,
very
you need
hard
a
to do that,
perfect
yeah.
plan for how to pick everything up efficiently, or you can be beat to it pretty easily.
And that's kind of a tough call to make, like, during a game, sometimes. Like, okay.
Even... Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Like, okay, is this person doing both? Are they just going souls? Are they just going graffiti? What can I snipe them to? So it's always very impressive to see when that play works out for people.
So no, Sooldy is, you're giving up 3 points that are relatively quick, but do you get to start somewhere else? And which was right. It's hard in that moment because I think you were already down a little bit, and then that gap widened with Sky Dino Graffiti.
And then you basically have to get Skyscraper Graffiti to win.
It was 6 to win maybe, and so with one of those or some of those points probably coming from Skyscraper Graffiti, and that's just bleh.
Yeah, I felt pretty indecisive that game also, which is not good.
Yeah.
But overall, good.
Overall,
we were happy.
Not the worst bingo we've seen this season by far.
This week
was shed.
Exactly. The last 48 hours.
Oh.
Alright.
Ekla, I just did Highway Zero Graffiti, and now I'm hovering on Soda's head for you.
Here, wait, we can go back to the gameplay feed. Here.
Sooldy cut stream.
Sooldy cut. When the fun quirk about the new capture method is that if one player cuts the stream, it just duplicates the feed. So.
Cool.
Huh. Okay.
Wow, what a mirror match! You're so close.
I know. What an impressive bingo match. 7thAce. Alright. Let's see. So what do we have coming up next round? Oh, we already went over this. We have Nago versus Krabby and Yamsa versus Ace, which very anticipated matches, I feel like. And then also we have Kev versus Nay and Daft versus Sooldy, which will both also be very interesting.
You have the card for it.
What? Oh, we totally do. Oh my god. So exciting.
I haven't updated with... Oh, no, wait.
Oh yeah, these aren't updated with
that's fine.
the match that just happened because Ekla has to do that. But more bingo coming up this week. Gonna be good. Gonna be
I'm excited
good.
for my next match.
Yeah, excited
Sure
to
you are.
see who gets to win Iowa. All of it. The whole state. Alright. If nobody has anything else to say, I think we can say goodbye for the night.
Bye,
Good
folks.
night.
Bye, nerds.
Go to sleep, Europeans.